Yo, YouTube, it's your boy 42 Dizzle Live, and I'm back with another one of them. Yeah. Hey, y'all see who I got on the podcast? You young dudes might not know, but you're gonna find out today. I got the legend. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
County already, formerly known as LCS, but now I go by County. If you're asking what it means,
that's coming up. That's coming up. That's coming up. Hey, appreciate you for being on the show today, man.
Already, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you having me.
Damn right. Listen, the purpose of this podcast, man, is to let the fans know and the people know, you know, just to get a little bit more in depth of, you know, how, your process and where you started, where you going, where you at. Shit. Let the people know where you from and how old you is.
Well, I'm originally from Boynton Beach, Florida, Palm Beach County to be exact. Because you know when you say Boynton or Palm Beach County, you gotta say Palm Beach County because you know.
So they know where it's at.
You already.
Cause Boynton this small.
This small, but it's this small, but it's rich in talent.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, for sure.
Trust me.
Y'all should know by checking the podcast. Like I said, I'm under every crack, under every crevice, finding all this talent. So Boynton in the building. How old you is?
I'm 29 right now.
29. So you an OG.
OG.
Anything over 25, dog, you consider the OG out here. That, man. So Boynton, how was it growing up in Boynton?
Growing up in Boynton, I mean, it wasn't hard. You feel me? I mean, I started off over here on this side of Seacrest, on the south side of Seacrest.
So you was in the hood with it pretty much. For y'all that don't know, Seacrest is slap ass, pretty much like the heart of Boynton. So you was in the hood with it.
I was in the hood with it.
Okay.
Whether it was Cherry Hill, 10th, we don't stay somewhere everywhere in Palm Beach County, but mostly like on this side, 7th Ave. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm a original Boynton.
Okay. Boynton in the building, man. 561, stand up, man. Now, most importantly, go ahead and get them your IG where they can find your bodies of work.
You can find my IG, PS County, everything PS County right now. If you want to get in contact with this brand, Planetary Stew, be on the lookout for that.
Damn right. So wait, now just like y'all know, I dropped that visual for you, right? So y'all know, and it's County, not county. So it's COUNNY.
PSCOUNNY. Drop the T, not and add the N.
Add another N.
Yeah.
Damn right. All right, now, where did you get the name from, dog? Like, and you said it earlier. A lot of people didn't know you went by LCS first.
Yeah. So
let us know, you know, the origin of that and why the transformation of the name.
For me, okay, I started with Low County Stunner all the way in elementary school, because that's when I first started picking up rap. Elementary school, 4th grade, Low County Stunner, and yeah, it explained Low County Stunner, and I ran with it through the MySpace days. Low County Stunner.
Definitely remember that shit.
Low County Stunner, and then Low County Stunner became Love, Courage, Strength, and then as I
didn't even know that. Oh shit.
Love, Courage, Strength. Yeah, I used to have it on a shirt. Like that, my first shirt was LCS, and it said Love, Courage, Strength. Love, Courage, Strength. And I went through phases of my life, and as I grew as a person, the letters just started dropping. So the L stopped dropping.
And not to cut you short, bro, yeah. And I'm glad that you're saying that, dog. You went through stages in life. Like, I just want people to understand, bro. Like, most people, all they ever see is the good sides of it, right? Like, you gotta let them know, like, bro, there's balance to this shit. Like, the transformation, like you said, every time you went through something, or not every time, but the major parts, that played an influence on your name, yeah. And then how you elevated in the music as well.
Yes. So how County came about was, you know, I used to work with a lot of artists. I started working with artists early on when I first got to high school. First it was Outspoken Minds, then it was Not So Talent, and now we have Planetary Stew. As I grew, I realized it from the LCS, it's like, you know, it like I love the name. Don't get me wrong. I love the name. I love the name. Like, that stick with me. Love, courage, strength.
Yeah, right.
Low County Stunts gonna always be a part of me because that's where I started at.
Right.
But as I grew, I like that. I want to drop. I want something new, and I want something original that's not out. So I came up with County. I dropped the T, and I say if anybody ever asks, the N means new beginnings. So it's like. So I always think, and then when you think about counties, when somebody is forming a new city, it's in the county. They form a new city, they form a new county. You feel me? It's forming something new.
New, right?
New spot, new
beginning,
new beginning, new location. You know, everything. So it's like new beginnings. That's how I came up with that.
Damn. So that name transformation, like, so let me ask you this. You cool? So let's say somebody see you out right now and they call you LCS. You cool with that? Or you prefer for them to just call you County or PS County? I'm
gonna tell you this. If you didn't know me by it, like right now, I'm going by County right now. So you can call me County. But it's people that still call me by my government name because they know we that solid and we rock. Like, bro, I don't care how big you get, they still call me Run.
Right.
And I still kind of sort of use my government name with my production because I had Run the Moments for my production.
I remember that.
So it's like, it's some people that still call me Run, and I'm cool with that because I know them. And they know me. Like it's a Run called me. He'll hit me up and be like, Run.
Yeah.
And I don't feel no kind of way about it because I know him.
Right.
I know him, but if somebody is off the street, I have no problem with it because it's all me. At the end of the day, it's all me. But LCS is like, that was a phase of my life when I was rapping.
Gotcha.
I was rapping. So I'm in a new era of my life where I'm rebranding myself, and it would help if you called me County.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, so if y'all see County out, man, y'all make sure y'all speak. Y'all make sure y'all go follow right now on the IG, man. Y'all pause the video, go follow, go subscribe to the YouTube. All the information will be in his page. All right, now, bro, like, you've been in the game over 10 years, dog. Like, I think you already answered that, though, but you was able to revamp yourself. Yeah. And I think you really explained that through the name process, like, you know, how you went from these names and you were just going through things in life. Yeah. So, and the hell was that?
We're in nature right now. It's really planetary stew right now.
For real.
Already, we're in nature with it.
So, let's talk about your ear for music, bro. Like, you're an artist, producer, and an A&R. Like, you work with a lot of people, dog. Like, can you just name, like, some of the people? I know you said you work with people early on. Like, just let, like, some of the credible names these dudes might know. Like, you know, from producers to artists, it don't matter.
I really don't want to mention too many people.
Okay.
Because I work with so many people, I don't want to not mention nobody.
Right. But I will. Whoever just come to the top of the dome, no disrespect.
I can't go without mentioning people that helped me get to where I'm at. My groups that I started with. Okay. So when it was Outspoken Mind, you had Red Monroe. When I formed Naxa Tyler, you have Dizzle, you have Cherry Renee, you have Nino, you have
that boy snapping.
You have First Take Shade. You can't get the First Take Shade. So
he in his bag.
So it's like I can't go nowhere without mentioning because I don't want to. But these people, when I was going through what I was going through, they kept the ball rolling. So I cannot forget to mention them. So they kept the ball rolling with Naxa Tyler, with the Team Knox. See, I might know my Team Knox. They kept the ball rolling, and they made me proud because they was doing their thing. So I cannot go without mentioning them first and foremost.
Okay.
And then I have new artists that I'm working with right now.
I know you finna say it. Go ahead, bro. I know you finna say it.
I got Queen Drew.
Oh my God, bro. Hold on. Cause I got a short-term memory, bro, and I don't edit this shit because it's real live footage, right? Queen Drew, literally, Unbroken, right? That's the song, right?
Yes.
I want to know, is that somebody you're working with? Is she your artist? She's
somebody that I'm working with closely with the production side. she's not my artist. So I don't want nobody to get it confused. She's
okay.
She's an artist that I'm like I always been into developing.
Correct. All right. That's
I've always been into developing and showing the way. So I'm working closely with her, and we have a huge body of work right now that we holding on to right now. We're not holding on to, we're just getting it right and prep to release. And yeah, she's an awesome artist. Y'all should check her out.
Hey, listen, 100% I know, because like I said, the first time, I ain't even say this, I'm gonna tell y'all for real. First time me and you met probably like 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
I met you at Cool Ass Ken Studio. Shout out that boy Cool Ass Ken.
Shout out to my boy.
Fucking
definitely go and check out my boy work, because that boy got some flame.
Yeah, he up there. That boy came a long way.
Came a long way.
So I met you there, and bro, like within like the first hour, bro, we recorded 2 songs. So I already know, like, as far as what you bring to the stew, and I know one thing about it is you don't play, you get that work done. So when I heard the track Unbroken,
yeah.
like, and once again, all respect to Queen Drew,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, not taking nothing away from her, but I know that track came out the way it came out because you were there. Yeah. Like, you played a part of it, because I know one thing about how you play, like, you're a perfectionist when it comes to that sound. So if it ain't what you want, we doing it again. Yeah. Like, I'll hold this track for 2 years before I even release this bitch. Like, y'all will be mad as hell at me type shit. Because I'm mad as hell for a lot of stuff too. Hold on, wait. I'm still going to continue. It's a 2-parter. I'm mad at the fact that I can't even go back and go get none of that LCS shit if I wanted to. Like, so I'm just letting you know as a fan, right? Like, hey, I respect, and I'm going to continue to support, and we're not gonna cry about the past, but you know what I'm saying? I just wish I could really go back and have some of that shit from back in the day, cause boy, if them niggas heard you back then, yeah. Hey, this was the T-Pain before T-Pain. I swear to God, like, y'all niggas don't understand that, bro. The only nigga I met, literally, bro, like in my teenage year, that could literally fucking rap, sing, produce, all of that, and nigga is Flame, like, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. Hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. But yeah, so yeah, I guess you were speaking on artists you work with, and then you was with Queen Drew.
Queen Drew, I'm gonna say with that song though, I can't take from Queen Drew.
Okay. Because
when we went into the studio, she was so prepared. She was so prepared with her work that on that particular song, she went and she knocked that shit out. I didn't have to, according to just some minor things, I didn't really have to big her up on what to do too much on that particular song, because she went in prepared. Okay. And that's huge. To go in prepared and she just knocked she knocks it out, and she's ready, and she so I can't take from on that track, but producing wise, I still had my producing ears on and caught some things with it, but I can't take from her. She did her thing.
I want to know this honestly. Who produced that track?
I did.
The beat?
Yes.
I fucking knew you produced the beat, dog. Yeah. I knew it, dog. Oh my fucking God, bro. That beat is so fucking hard, bro.
I appreciate that, man.
Bro, listen, the link is in his bio, dog. On his page. He's gonna go to the link tree. You're gonna see the Unbroken. Hey, shout out to Queen Drew, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out, man. That shit is flame, bro. I swear to God. Now, I know you mentioned it earlier. You say, you know, at a young age, you know, you was introduced to the music. So this is a 2-part question. At what age did you take it serious? And did growing up in the church play a role in that?
Growing up in the church, I actually started off praise dancing.
Okay.
My journey didn't even begin with music. I was always into music, but entertainment-wise, it started with dancing. So where there was jamborees and the dairy on summer camps, so it started with that. So I was the type, when I first got into music, it was like elementary school. I used to get into trouble, and they'll send me right to the music teacher. I can't remember her name right now, but she was a huge role, and she she wanted me to go to the School of the Arts, and at the time it wasn't right. My mom didn't want to have to figure out how I was gonna get there, so I wasn't able to experience the School of the Arts.
Damn.
But as I got into middle school, she did put me into band.
Okay.
And she put me into band. Mr. Spiker, everybody, if you went to Congress Middle School, you know Mr. Spiker. Mr. Spiker, he would choose which instrument you would play, and he thought he felt like I was best with the percussion and learning the drums and all the elements of percussion. So I started with percussion, learning even the bells. Like, so I had a little bit of music theory with bells. Okay. So I had music theory with the drums, of course, learn the rhythm and everything, and learning that part and everything. So it started in production side started with that. But let me go way back. Okay. Fourth grade. Rapping wise, it started in fourth grade. Me and an artist you guys may get to know or may know right now, YZ Major. We used to freestyle. We used to freestyle in class.
Hold on. Yeah. YZ Major, also known as Herbo?
Herbo, yeah.
Herdy?
Yes.
Y'all was getting it in back then?
Yeah. Herdy was nice with it.
Yeah, damn right. Shout out that boy YZ Major.
YZ Major.
Trying to get him on here too.
Yeah, fourth grade we used to freestyle. I wasn't serious with it. Tell you the truth, I was garbage with freestyling. I just used to say random shit. You feel me? Random shit. I like to say random. Random shit. I used to say random shit, and that's where it started at. Now, as I got into middle school, I used to stay in Dyson Circle. If you're from Palm Beach County, you know what Dyson Circle is.
In the trenches, that's what he's saying.
Dyson Circle, we used to stay in Dyson Circle for years. So we stayed in Dyson Circle, but we'll still go to school in Boynton. So we was in West Palm, but we'll travel and still go to school in Boynton. Dyson Circle, I used to, I got in their studio, because they had next door, like they stayed next door, and they had a studio next door, next door, like if you know how Dyson Circle is, like when you walk in, it's two houses connected to every
building.
Every building. So literally across the way they had a studio. So I got experience with being in the studio with them, and I'm like, damn, I like this. So I go back home and I see on YouTube, you interviewing people, and they said they did the exact same I did with the mic, you feel me, and they're learning how to mix and engineer right then and there. So I was doing that. So that's why I really got my start at with recording wise, and it's like it's a long journey to how I got to where I'm at right now. So I can go on for hours right now how I got to where I'm at right now on the production side, making beats, because as I got out of high school, you feel me, I started doing more shows.
Got you.
Doing more shows, working with more artists, yeah, recording more, and I don't know where you at with your questions. You might have this in there. You feel me? You might have this in there.
No, that's.
I disappeared for a while because I was going through stuff. I was going through a lot, and as I was finding myself and getting closer to myself and going within. I was bored, but I was still connected to music. So I picked up Fruity Loops, FL Studios, and I started making beats in there. I feel like every great damn near started with FL Studio. Started with FL Studio because you can download it for free. You get the demo, but then it goes from there. You can get the demo, but you can't save nothing. Right. So you end up cracking that bit. And then so I didn't have no sound, so I used to just sample and stuff like that. Just sample and take samples from different songs and mash them up together. That's pretty much what I still do to this day, because people love it. You feel me? And I even teach how to do it if you want to learn how to Serato on my YouTube channel. I even teach you if you want to learn how to do it. But yeah, that's how I got right here. Then it got to, damn, I want to take this further. As I'm on YouTube, an advertisement pop up for Full Sail University. Full Sail University,
which is in Orlando, school in Orlando.
Full Sail University popped up, you know. And I was like, and I checked it out. I did my research on it. It was a lot. It was more good stuff than bad stuff because a lot of people had their issues with Full Sail. But I feel like Full Sail is the best place to go to if you want to network and get to where you're going at. One of the best places. I'm not saying it's the only place, but it's one of the best places to go to and really get a network and get a grasp on the business side of music. I got into Full Sail. I said, damn, I want to learn how to make beats. I really want to get good with making beats. At least music composition and the music theory side. So
you've been serious. It just, there were stages of your seriousness, and like you said, the more you got out of high, so you've been in touch with the music shit since an adolescent. Yeah. But as you got older and you got more time, that allowed you to focus more on the music, even though going through things like we all got to go through, you still, like you said, you slowed down for a minute, but you still kept in touch with the music. And then there come another stage again. Boom, you see Full Sail, now you on that. And like you said, it's a good place where you got your connects. So see, here goes another thing. So I know Feel Me or Not challenge, you the creator of that, correct?
Creator of it, but I didn't produce the beat.
That's what I wanted to, that was the second part of the question. You created the Feel Me or Not challenge, what was that, like 3 years? 3 years ago? 3 years ago, yeah. Hot. One of the first dudes I know to fucking create a challenge and have dudes rapping on that shit, man. From Palm Beach County, man. Gotta give that shit respect. Now, you have your own studio, Planetarial Studio, right?
Planetarial Studio, that's the thing. I had a studio.
Okay.
At the crib where I would bring people in and just for a little change on the side, just to make some money on the side. But Planetarial, let me tell you what Planetarial Studio is. Okay. Planetarial Studio is not just a studio. I don't have a studio right now. I don't have a place right now. Okay. It's kind of like, you know how, I don't know if y'all watched the interview on Kanye West where he said he don't have a house. He don't have a house. He goes where, you know. So what Planetarial Studio basically is, you know, before you go inside of a studio, you have to have the ingredients. You have to be the stew. The studio is nothing without the stew. The person with the ingredients. So a person can have all the equipment in the world, but if you don't know how to work it, if you don't know how to bring no vibes out of that, then you just deal. Right. You just deal. You don't have to stew. Right. You don't have to stew.
I see what you're saying. They got to be in you first.
You got to be in you.
Right.
Or you got to be doing stuff. So you have to have the courage to say, you know, I don't need the studio right now. I'm gonna perfect my craft, right? Even if it's starting in your own bedroom, because many times with the Natural Talent, we was in my room practicing and rehearsing songs before we hit up the studio. Yeah. So I see a lot of people that's going like with these sounds that you're hearing. It doesn't start in the computer. It doesn't start in the computer. It doesn't start in the analog. It starts from something that's already originally made, like somebody with a snare. They hitting on something. They hitting on something. So it starts somewhere. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
It starts somewhere. So stew is basically you can be the stew anywhere you at. Because there's people there's people that's performing on the side of the street, and they have all this talent, and being discovered that way. They're taking that's a stew. Be the stew. And Planetarial Stew, our motto is be the stew. You feel me? Be the stew before you even step in the studio. You get what I'm saying? So Planetarial Stew, eventually I do have plans on taking Planetarial Stew to further. I have visions for Planetarial Stew. So but right now it's basically getting to where it starts at. You being the stew.
You're right.
Being the stew. So that's basically what Planetarial Stew is. We do work with different artists Like I can't keep on going on with this interview without mentioning Chanley Jean, because Chanley Jean is another artist I work with.
Shout out to Chanley.
Chanley Jean, and best friend too. Even if we go through ups and downs. But check this out. Chanley Jean is another artist we work with. It's phenomenal. She helps me with a lot of these ideas. Construct my ideas for what I have for Planetarium Studio. So we do work with a lot of artists. So we work with a handful of artists right now, where, you feel me, it might be development, it might be production side, it might be on the creative side, but we're doing it all right now.
So let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
So what piece of advice can you give to somebody that's trying to make music that, and this is biting off what you just said, explaining what the Planetarium Stew is. Yeah. What advice can you give somebody that says, hey, Ron, listen, I don't have fucking, you know, all this money to be recording every week, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to push out this music, like, pretty much, like, and I don't have an in-house studio. What advice can you give them? I
say that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, because if you really have talent and you feel like you believe in yourself, you have all the tools you need in your hand. That phone right there is a tool. You feel me? So I work with artists hands on that I'm sending them beats over the phone, and they're recording themselves over the phone, on the phone, and I'm sending it back to me. I'm mixing it, so I'm mixing it, so it's like
no excuse.
You have friends. Like one of the visions I had for Knots of Talent, when I had Knots of Talent, I had a vision of everybody with a laptop in their hands, and we all doing something to benefit us, pushing us. You feel me? Like, so everybody had a job to do. So whether it was the media side pushing us on the social media marketing and all that stuff, because marketing, you might not have the tools right now, but if you might not have the studio right now. My bad. You have the tool. You might not have the studio and all these fancy equipment and stuff like that, but you have the phone.
Right.
Marketing plays a huge role, so you can figure out how to market yourself with what you have before you get on that level, because you can't skip levels even if you wanted to, and if you do, you're gonna realize, you feel me, like, damn, I don't know what to do, because I never went through this, I never went through that.
You damn right. Yeah. It's important. Like, you gotta crawl before you walk.
Yes.
Like, I get what you're saying. Like, you just going, so pretty much you could just make an excuse and be like, well, I don't have a studio right now, so I'm not gonna record shit. I'm just gonna hold it down. 2 years later come, oh, finally I got a studio, and now I'm gonna record. It's like, bro, shit could be outdated. They'll sound the same. The sounds ain't there. You don't have the same vibe. But like you said, pretty much all this is a rationalization. So this is what he's saying. Listen, if you don't have those, you have all the tools. We're in a day and age where you could just literally use your phone, bro. Use your phone to get the work done. I could be saying right now, hey, I don't have a room for a podcast.
Yes.
Like, when I ask people, I hit them up, they say literally, where are we going to shoot this at? Listen, we're going to find a mutual place, and we're going to make the best out of the resources we have.
That's real.
Because I could literally, who knows if I'm ever going to get an actual podcast room. Like, you get what I'm saying? I may, even throughout all the bread, still keep it this way. This, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they remember me from. Yeah. So, no excuses, bro. I appreciate that.
That's it right there. I was just put to say, you said it. No excuses. So that's what we're getting at. No excuses. No excuses. Make it happen.
Now, I want to know this, like, right? So, where is that question? Live tunes. Excuse me, tunes made live.
It's live tunes.
Live tunes, okay.
Tunes
so
made live
tunes, same thing, right? How did that come apart? Now, I understand all the growth and all that, but you went from focusing on the rapping to you always been good making beats and engineering and all that, and now you produce live tunes right there. You cook up right there, like, bro. I feel like that's so much fucking growth, because when I first saw, the first thing I think of is like a setting on South Beach and people hearing a live band playing. Like, you enjoy that live music. So just give us a little insight of how did that even come apart.
Okay, where it started at is I actually jumped on live for the first time on IG, and I got a flow for it. I got a flow for it, and I'm like, damn, I like this. I like this. And then I started making more videos, and I said, what I'm gonna call this? and I just called it live tunes, and then people started challenging me to chop up beats and stuff like that, and I started coming up with different concepts and live tunes, and it's kind of funny. I was thinking about it actually earlier today. I was like, live tunes, and I've been watching a lot of Looney Tunes lately. I've been watching a lot of Looney Tunes lately. See, I'm a cartoon anime dude sometimes. And I still watch Looney Tunes. If you know what Looney Tunes is, like this right now. Like it right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Thumbs up right now.
Like this right now. Looney Tunes. So it's like it's entertainment. It's entertainment and knowledgeable at the same time. So it's like live tunes. You feel me? Like live tunes. You get a glimpse into my world. I'm bringing you into my world because I'm not out and about like I used to be.
Right. So for in order for, not to cut you short,
yeah,
in order for you to be sharing that sauce, yeah, and you're doing it live, so it's not like, hey, look, I edited the video, I skipped the part, woody whoop. I always say this all the time. People can't take away from what you do, like, or what you've done. So yeah, you can, you know, most people are like, oh, I'm not gonna do it on live so somebody can steal my sauce. Hey man, they can't duplicate what's great. Like, I mean, you could try to duplicate, but it ain't the original. So, you know, like, you're right, bro. For you to be the way that you are, and you're very conservative. So it's like, for you to, like you said, go on live and show them that whole process, like, that shit is big, dog. Like,
and I actually have people tell me, man, don't go on live making beats or showing your beats because this other producers is going to take your
set of sound.
Blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, what that is, you know, is they can bite all they want, you feel me? But when it comes to the person with the ingredients,
right,
with the student that definitely know how to use it, that came up with it. So it's like,
you ain't worried.
I'm not worried, you feel me? At the same time, I'm passing knowledge. I'm passing knowledge to the people that, you feel me, like, somebody don't know the way. Somebody
that's at that stage where they stuck right now. Yeah. They're like, damn, dog. Or they're just like, bruh. You know how sometimes when you be on IG or you search for some shit on Google, then it shows up in the advertisement on Google. I mean, on the social media platform.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the same shit. Like, literally, like, if somebody would just, bro, somebody watching this video right now wants to know how to make fucking beats. There's somebody right now that's gonna watch this video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, literally. All right, I'm about to load up my computer while I'm on the phone. I'm about to literally try to, you get what I'm saying, get something going.
Yeah.
So, no, bro, I feel like that shit is not, I know it's educational, and that's just entertainment at the same time. Yep. Good vibes, good music, good instruments. And I think that you have to have an ear for music. You have to have an artistic essence about yourself to enjoy that shit, dog. Like, not everybody can enjoy melodies, beats. Like, some people are fine-tuning just one area and that's it. Like, and you've never been that, dog. So that's why I felt like that was another reason why it was super important to have you here, dog. Like, you play a big role, bro. You played a big role. And think about all the people you just named, bro. From, you helped me out when I was recording 10, 12 years ago. Bitch, you done linked up with producers. You done been with the video men. You done performed. You done did it all, bro. So it's really just a matter of what superstar gonna hop on one of these beats and, you know what I'm saying, take it to the next level.
Another thing is I'm getting back in touch with in a different way in the development side that I always had in me. The development side of developing artists. Now I'm developing producers.
Yeah.
So it's like I always had that in me. I don't know why. I always wanted to get into developing and putting people together, linking people together.
I've been like that too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, not to cut you short, like, I'll see something, I'm like, bro, them boys sound good together. Like, damn, that's that A&R in you, dog. That's what that is. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's getting attacked with that. So it's like developing the sound, and then people get to watch me grow as a producer, because I'm gonna tell you right now, a few years back, I wasn't always at the level I was, you feel me? And I showed all that process online. It wasn't always live to it. I would show clips of what beat I made that day, but I didn't have the live tools of me actually making beats live and stuff like that like I do now. So it's like, it's also a growth process to see people, to show people like I'm growing. You know?
That shit is key, bro. Like, I don't care who you are, what it is. if I listen to you as an artist, and I mean, you could be a YouTuber, a producer, artist, whatever it may be, I'm going to go check out your old bodies of work instantly, and then I'm going to compare them to now. And I better hear growth, because that's all this shit is about, is growth. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck if it went from the difference of just the camera being better, the quality being better. You messing with a new pattern, like, there has to be growth, because if not, then it's not enjoyable, bro. It's like you sound the same.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there was no change in there. So let me ask you this: then, if you could do a track with one person in the industry, who would it be and why?
So I'm gonna throw you off with this one, because a lot of people, a lot of your audience might not know these artists. I have a few artists, bro.
You only can pick one.
Cool? I only choose one.
Only can pick one. Mainstream.
Living or dead?
Alive. Slick one. Gotta be alive.
Daniel Caesar.
Never heard of him. Daniel Caesar?
Daniel Caesar.
Where you from?
I don't know where he's from. I don't know where he's from. But,
He's just nice like that?
He's nice. He's a singer, actually. He had the song. He's on that song with Justin Bieber, Peaches. I got my peaches out from Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, he on that song.
Got you.
Daniel Caesar.
Why?
Because when you listen to his tracks, you feel me, it's like it brings you elements of that neo soul into today's world. Like it's
that was a great analogy.
Yes.
And it said neo, and that you young cats might not know. Yeah. If you under, like, I don't know, if you don't know who neo is, you consider a baby.
Yeah.
So you said bringing that neo soul into today's age. I'm gonna go check him out. What's his name again?
Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar. Is he the one singing the chorus? Or he's mixed in on the chorus? He has a verse?
He's a verse.
He has the verse. Okay.
But if you check him out, bro, listen to it with your girl, man.
Okay.
She gonna love it, bro.
Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar. That some don't understand it because where the music is right now. But if you was in that neo soul era,
you would appreciate it 1,000. Okay. All right. So say less then. I know.
So Daniel Caesar. I say Daniel Caesar.
Now. Okay, so any bodies of work that we can expect upcoming, maybe this year, early next year, like any projects that you just, we know about the Queen one, but I'm just saying, like, anything like you just dolo that you working on, like, that we can expect, like any projects, anything of that?
Actually, you can check out, like, I release like beats, like compositions on Spotify, songs like Already, Conquest. So I will be doing more of that if you're talking about dolo,
right?
Dolo wise. But as far as working with artists, I have tons of stuff that's about to drop. How
do you find a balance in that? Like, when do you decide, like, you know what? Look, I can't work with this person right now. I need to work on myself. Like, how do you get to determine that?
See, the thing is, I'm not like hands-on. I have a handful of artists that I work with hands-on right now. So like, and then I make so much body of work that I can keep some of the stuff for myself that I want to drop for myself, and then pitch to artists.
Gotcha.
So if you know you want to keep this for yourself, don't play it for artists. I'm gonna tell you, some artists are selfish. They hear it, they be like, "That's my beat."
Yeah, let me get that.
Let me get that. That's mine. Gotcha. You better not show that to nobody else.
Gotcha.
I get that a lot. So if you have work if you have bodies of work and you know you want to keep it for yourself, and you have a platform for yourself, and you like and it meets the criteria of what you're doing with your body of work, then I say keep it for yourself and drop it singly. So that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to figure out. I'm like, how does this dude get to determine? But like you said, if you know that business a banging, that's what you want, don't even bring it out. Don't even bring it out. So let me see. This is what I gotta make sure I ask this. Like, what are your must-haves while you in the studio and you cooking up? Like, what's like gotta be in that room?
I'm ramen, so it's me. If you want to take it back to, I gotta have some snacks. I gotta have some snacks.
What kind of snacks, man?
Man, I bring something new to the studio every time. So I go to or into shops. Like I used to bring like Chinese snacks. Like I like trying different things out. Like if anybody knows me in these recent years, I had a channel that I started called Black Eats, where I was going around trying different foods. But I never released it. I never went on with that. So that's just a part of me. I like trying new things. So it might be something new every time.
Okay, so the snacks, anything else that you need in there?
Maybe a bottle or something. Maybe a bottle if I'm trying to get lit and trying to get it to a different mode. But snacks and something to drink, I'm good.
And you good to go?
I'm good.
Listen, man, if y'all want to work with County, man, y'all bring the snacks, dog. Y'all bring the drinks, dog. And if you trying to turn up, bring the other drink. Look, bro. Like I said, y'all see me flinching, bro. We in real nature, bro. So I just got to be on point, you feel me?
Planetarian stew.
Now, it's the last question, dog. If you could sign, right, to any label, who would it be and why?
Label what? I had labels approach me already.
Yeah?
So I had labels approach me already that want to sign.
Name some of them for them.
I'm not going to name
Okay,
them.
okay.
I'm not going to get into that.
Okay.
But I already had it on the table already. It just they come with the right paperwork. They come with the right paperwork.
You hear exactly? You said they did or they need to?
When they come, no, I'm not gonna say if. When they come with the right paperwork.
Damn right.
Speaking
into existence, when they come with the right paperwork.
When they come with the right paperwork, it is what it is. But the kind of deals. See, the thing what people don't understand is signing to a label. You don't have to sign. You don't have to. It's all about how you're structuring your deals. So you don't have to sign it and get fucked over like I see a lot of y'all said Summer Walker.
Right.
Just make sure you have your stuff in order.
Right.
And you can have different, it's all different kind of deals that you can do, because you can be in the industry or you can be in the business.
Right.
So it's two sides of it that you can work with. So like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So don't get scared and say when you sign to a label, this is going to happen. No, if you're not structure that deal the right way, then you'll be in a good spot. That's also, you feel me? Some of you may need the label. I'm not saying you need the label, but you may need the label because they have under the umbrella. They have machines, not just machines. I'm not even saying because you can push yourself, but developing wise, the label is still the best at it. Because you see some of these artists that's in mainstream right now, they wasn't where they was when they first started.
Right.
They wasn't where they was when they first started. So either you're gonna do it on your own and find these things to take the longer route, but a lot of people like to speed through it. The label is the best, but I'm not telling you to go sign under a label, because I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
So out of all them labels, if somebody came with the right paperwork, who would it be? Like I'm saying, let's say they all talking the same amount, but just tell me what record label it would be.
Let me see.
Between you got Universal, Atlantic, you got which I don't PRE. They really all
is Universal.
Universal, yeah, true that.
They really all is Universal. So it's like
better question. Okay, if you could sign to and with the right deal, an artist that has a label, for example, like Birdman's Cash Money.
I wouldn't sign on no artist.
None of that.
Okay,
okay, so you wouldn't be an executive producer for nobody, kind of like an in-house.
I would do executive producer.
You'd be executive producer
if they sign the contract with the business side, but industry side sign it under them, under their label. No,
got you.
Because you got to realize when you sign it under, I don't want to get into that. When you sign it under an artist, that artist is just like I was just saying. Most of these labels are all universal anyways. So if you sign it under an artist, you sign to like 10, 15 other people under that.
Right.
Like artists, no. Label, I might as well go straight to Universal.
You ain't wrong.
And get that on distribution.
So, just so we can make sure we got this clear, if somebody wanted a verse right now, a rap verse, could they get that?
No.
Okay, so y'all got that. I got that clear. I was trying to sneak one in. All right, so no verses. They can get you on the production side.
They definitely get on the
if they want to go through the what's the word I'm looking for, the I guess the training or the build up of, you get what I'm saying, like,
yeah. Developing side.
That's what I meant.
Get to my Planetarius Stew. Contact my Planetarius Stew if you want to work on the developer side. But as far as production side, Pscounny, and I'm gonna give you some heat. But how your bread right?
Hey, listen, Instagram right now. P as in Paul, S as in Sam, County, COUNNY. Go follow right now if y'all boys looking for straight bangers, dog. And I mean, like, not just no, bro, this all genre, like, whatever you looking for a hit for the ladies, you looking for something for the streets, you looking for something for to have a bit thanking you in your feelings, you got it, man. Hey, County, bro, I appreciate you for pulling through today on me, dog.
Appreciate you too.
Nothing but love, G. It's your boy 42 Dizzle Live, aka the Candy Lady Grandbaby, and I'm out.